All right, Dan, so we have a different situation this time. So I put down an early season application of N. I'm coming back and I see this really sad plant. I want to know if I need to put on more nitrogen. So is there a test for this?
Yeah, Jamie, so we have the Presidedress nitrate test, and that's when we take a soil test from the corn 6 to 12 inches tall. A little bit below knee height would be the cutoff for this test. So perfect height right here. The corn looks a little tough in this instance, so we take a 1 foot soil sample, and we take 15 of those for every 20 acres of our field that we'd want to know if we have potentially some carryover legume credits.
Okay.
Maybe we don't know how much manure was applied to this field last year, so we want to assess how much manure credit we potentially have. Or if we weren't farming this land the last year and we want to see how many carryover credits are possibly there, we take this 1 foot soil sample to assess for that.
And so I would send, how do I handle that sample then?
Yeah, absolutely. So we take that 1 foot soil core in this case, so we'd only take one core 1 foot deep. We take 15 of those per 20 acres, and we'd want to freeze those samples immediately. That way we stop that mineralization process from occurring in that soil bag even. As odd as it sounds, that process continues if that soil sample sits on our desk for a few days, sits in the cab of our truck for a few days. So we want to,
or God forbid, we put it on the dash of our truck during
That's
the day.
going to speed her up for sure. So we want to just take good care of that sample, freeze it, stop those processes, ship it off to the lab during the week. That way we make sure the lab receives it still frozen.
Okay, I'll get my results back and then I will follow, I'll do what with them?
Right, so we'll reference A2809, the University of Wisconsin's managing nutrients for our crops that we grow. We'll reference that publication, and from the data that we receive from the test, we'll be able to calculate how much nitrogen we potentially have to still apply. Often we don't need to apply anymore. In these cases, the crop just hasn't grown into those nutrients yet, or those processes haven't sped up yet because maybe we're in a cool, dry year. So we just haven't fully anticipated all those credits yet out in the field.
Perfect. So we're able to adjust that side dress application based upon what nitrogen is becoming available that year. So a win-win for the environment as well as our pocketbook.
Absolutely.